Let's go!
The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.
This is amazing, this is amazing, this is amazing. No, don't, hey, don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade.
Woo, that mug bang.
Stop, don't, hey, don't fall, don't wait, don't fall.
You don't have to create a.
All my niggas at the top, some niggas still upstate. Breaking down behind the wall from the outside.
Woo.
Taking time for all my dogs, trying to ride on him. Stuck in my mind, I'm trying to find my seat. Trying to decide if I'ma die all in. I just a drug the other day, and I decided it wasn't for me because I was high the other day. I'm living this life that I wanna live. I'm ready to die underlay. I jumped out the sky, up into my fist, yeah. I landed at the top, oh no, I'm here, yeah. Don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't stop, don't hate, don't fall, don't wait. Don't fall, don't break, don't bend, don't fade, don't
Fade anyway. Gotta watch you shake your hand, elbow swing it like make the band. This eyes red, why you tryna tag? Cat, let's raise up the hell, but no good. Niggas only blow that good. I need green that bud. Shot it right like Kish. Drink a shot at them a day stand. Black top, pavement. I get break for basic. Bitches ain't more pride lunch. Money ain't none to play with. Refresh like a page. Better start telling these hoes in my page. All I know is real. Gotta trust what I know real. All I know real. Go check, go grill. Be careful who try to be up in your face. Like nigga, we ain't friend. Can't cut a deal. If it don't figure, I need all my figures. Then fuck my niggas. I can't wait. I can't wait. Then fuck my niggas. I can't.
It's the #1 station blazing the airwaves.
right here, so keep it locked.
This is Grizz Biz, my 2 cents.
You said it ain't letting him, man. You want to come grab this? I don't know. You inbox him. Y'all on the same thing. It's GRIZZBY. It's my 2 cents. We back at it today. We back at it Wednesday to Wednesday to Wednesday. As you can see, I'm clueless without these ladies, man. I don't know what. I guess they be busy, man. They be having life to go do and things of that nature. Be mamas, cook dinner, change diapers, things that moms do. We get that. A round of applause for the moms. Speaking of moms, next week we're gonna have a guest on who agrees with the post that I made last week when it talked about single moms or the worst parents. This guy seems to be very adamant about it and really thinks that it's the woman's fault, if I'm saying it correctly. I don't necessarily agree with that, but the young man's name is Carlos Jeff. Let's give Carlos Jeff a round of applause. He'll be on here next week. And that's a very, 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 very hot topic, for real. I'm going to just say right now, I believe it's the man. And we're just going to leave it at that. The magic stick. You know, we got the magic. Okay, stop. But today, you know what? Before I introduce today's guest, we got to get him on here first. He sent me a thing talking about, what is it? No, click on the link below right there, buddy. Yeah, the Skype stuff is something else. Click on the bottom, sir. If you're listening, click on the gray area. Yeah. See, you thought it was old folks that have problems with technology. It ain't just old folks. Technology is a mug. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, while we trying to get him on, let's go ahead and do our sponsors, man, the people that we deal with. And I'm gonna got something to say after I give these people their due justice. You know what I'm saying? So right now, first up the bat is Goody's Barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Goody's Barbecue. Man, I put up a couple pictures, man. This brother and his food, something else. If you're looking for some good barbecue, go to 7440 Hamilton Avenue. Look up Slab. Go ask for Slab. Go get you some of the rib tips. I'm always saying the rib tips, but he's got more than rib tips. More than rib tips. He's got vegan food. You know how these chefs, man, when you go to culinary school or take your chefing seriously, they're always having these pictures of presentations and so forth. So go on over to Goodies and get you some good barbecue for the summer. That's 7440 Hamilton Avenue. And he's also hiring, too. I think the pay is $16 an hour. He's hiring cooks, dishwashers, phone answering, secretarial work, that food truck. He's got a lot going on, man. So he needs some help over there. Good brother. Contact Goodies if you want a job, or just contact Goodies if you want some food. Let's give Goodies a round of applause. Next up, we have Jarman Home Solutions, LLC, 513-266-8290. You can get estimates at jarmanhomesolutions.llc.com. And what do? They do everything with electricity. Right now, they're certified for Tesla wall connectors. So if you got a Tesla and you need a charging wall connector, they are certified. And you know we got a Tesla up in Forest Park that just opened up for repair. So make sure you get with Jarman Home Solutions to get your Tesla wall connector. But that's not all that they do. They also do anything with electricity. Whether it's changing a fuse box, whether it's moving lights, whether it's changing the amount of electricity, you need outlets, anything you need that's done with electricity, they do it. Black-owned business. And again, the number is 513-266-8290. Let's give Jarman Home Solutions a round of applause.
That shit crazy.
There you go. Hold on. Next, we got Dank Nation. www.danknation.co. That's where you go get all your apparel, all your marijuana, your weed apparel. We got so many different styles. It's ridiculous. And you know what we're gearing up for? We're gearing up for the 2024 or 23 ballot for marijuana to be legal. Now, we're waiting on Biden to go ahead and make it federal, but you know how these politicians play, man. They up to no good. But in the meantime, between time, go to www.danknation.co and go ahead and get you some apparel. And tell them Grizz sent you. Let's give Dank Nation a round of applause. All right. Then we got Bagman. Bags. Myler bags, all type of bags. All you got to do is go to 3020 Coleraine, go down there, open your door and peep your head in, and all you're going to see is just bags. Custom bags, too, whatever you want. And, you know, those bags are slick, man. They make any presentation what it should be. And, you know, with any good presentation, it's going to raise your dollars up. You know what I'm saying? If you got the product and the packaging to match, it's going down. So take your sales down to 3020 Coleraine Avenue, right behind Wendy's, and get you some bags. Let's give Bagman a round of applause. And last but not least, we got to give EDE Solutions and Computer Dude their due shop too. April 1st, we will be at Traders World. We're giving away a $150 laptop We might give something else away too. But we're gonna have $150 laptops. We're gonna have MacBooks, MacBook Pros, iMacs, monitors, 24-inch monitors. We having a raffle. So it's going down. So if you out April 1st and you want to come out and grab something, you can get it for the low. Come buy us out. We got you. You need a MacBook? We got you. You're a DJ, you need a MacBook. You're a college student, you need a MacBook. You need a MacBook, you need a MacBook. EDE Solutions. Computer Dude, LLC. Let's give us a round of applause. April 1st, don't forget it. All righty. We got that out the way. You know what? Wednesday to Wednesday's been jumping off, man. And I said, you know, I'm going to have to get me some more guests on here, man, because my girls, they busy. And they be doing their thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm going to have to talk to somebody because I ain't going to be talking to this damn camera to my goddamn self for too long. I think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, I am crazy, but...
Can you please help me with this schmuck?
Exactly. I could do it. But the other side of... Never mind. Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, today's guest, man. If you hear the music in the background, when I tell you this young man is something else... And I've been doing music and family in the music, so you know when you know a person that got the it factor, like they got the it factor. Because I'm in the CEO, and that 10-second rule, where I'm listening to your music, and in 10 seconds don't catch me, it's going across the river. When I'm going to the Derby, I'm going to Depths or the market. And if your stuff ain't popping, it's going right out the window like woo. See if I can hit something out there. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't get that with this guy right here, man. I'm going to tell you, when I first saw the guy, right, we was at Uptown Radio, DJ Bruno, Tyann. We was doing was it a beat battle or a showcase or something at DJs, right? And no offense to nobody else that was out there doing their thing. There was some people doing their thing, but I'm going to be honest with you. It kind of leveled off, you know what I'm saying? It leveled off and it never got right here. To the point where I was like, okay, I done showed my face, I supported, you know what I'm saying, did what I did. My old ass about to go on back and do what I'm doing. I'm sipping on this hen, double shot. I said, baby, give me another double shot of hen. And as soon as I took that double shot of hen, this guy comes across from the other side. And man, I stood up out my seat, was like, hey, I thought, hey, nigga, who is this? Who is this nigga, man? This nigga is wild. He is wild. The crowd started going with him. He started running across here and doing this, jumping around. And I said, holy smokes and Batman. And then he said, that's too Rich Benjy, nigga. I said, for real? And I asked about it. Then I got to find out that this Nia brother and Nia family, like, oh my God, let's give a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, to the man of the hour, Too Rich Benjy. You dig what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate that introduction. Mad love.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, this family got history. They're my babies. Oh my gosh. And this guy out here doing it like this. So, man, what's been up with you? How you doing?
I'm blessed, man. Thank you. Thank you for having me on the show, man. I'm just blessed to be working. You feel me? Just still pushing the art and being a part of the culture and, you know, being a representative of the culture. You know, I'm just honored to be here.
That's what's up. I appreciate it, man. I try and reach out to folks that's doing their thing. I'm not trying to, I know some people charge people for interviews, and I understand why they charge people for interviews, because some people don't take this craft seriously or what they're doing, and my time is valuable. It's more than money. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why a person would charge you, because, nigga, you're not going to be playing with me. So right. I try and get folks on here that's in the past, coming up when I came up, doing their thing, and still transitioning, because, you know, the adults and the kids, the younger folks still listen to the same goddamn music. You know what I'm saying? They transition. You know, generation do that. So long story short, I said, man, this guy is doing his thing, man. He in GKFM, y'all all doing your thing. So let's get started from the rip, man. When did you start rapping, bro?
Shit, I started rapping early on, like really, like like I know people be like, hey, I've been rapping as a kid, but probably like 9, 10 years old, I was touring and doing like background dancing for my homie who went by the name of Lil C Note back in the day. So like, we was doing like he rapping and I'm dancing and shit. This on some like Bow Wow Romeo shit, you know what I'm saying? Like we like 10 years old. So I was just around that shit, around them rapping, and a lot of his peers and stuff like that. So I don't know, I just picked up on stuff like, picked up on the art of music like that, but I always been invested in music and, been a fan of like Michael Jackson and stuff like that. So, writing my own music and all that shit started early, but to be like, open about like pushing it and putting it out as an artist, I was probably like 20 years old, give or take like 2014, to give about time, 2012, something like that.
So between that, so between that time, was you, I guess you were seasoning yourself, finding yourself, because was you torn between dancing, or what made you say, I'm switching over to rapping?
I was getting older. I mean, I had been performing like professionally as a dancer from like the age of like 9 to 15, 16, something like that. And that shit, after that, honestly, I got videos of me dancing still when I was 18, and my homies were rapping. So for years, I was just in that realm. But even behind the scenes, I was like engineering, I picked up on producing, writing, so I just was never focused on being the voice, you know what I'm saying? Even when I was writing as a young artist, my mom used to tell me like, your voice is trash, like you just need to work on your voice. And I think when I got, older, that's when I found my voice, and auto-tune helped with that, because that's like the type of music that I made. So when I got to that point, I just had that confidence to like put my stuff out there and like do it the way I wanted.
So was it your parents? Are they musically inclined? Was they into music, and was they pushing you to do the dancing, managing type stuff? How did that work?
Not really. My grandma was the one that like used to sit me down and make me watch Michael Jackson videos, like as a punishment though. You know what I'm saying? That's like as a punishment. Like nigga, go in the back room and watch this Michael Jackson. But that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? That amazed me. So and I, my family did encourage me to always, be open about the arts and being open about dancing. And when I would dance and play instruments, I played drums from the age of like 4 to 10, you know what I'm saying? On my dad's side, it's like super musically inclined for real. So
that's what I'm about to say.
Not so much, but yeah, you feel me? So I really wasn't around like music that much, like on my dad's side, just because of how I grew up, and I wasn't around them much. But then when it got older and I started to understand, I'm like, oh shit, like this shit really is in my blood for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So who was teaching you the drums? You self-taught?
Yeah, self-taught. I just used to see shit and just get on it. And then like my cousin really was a drummer. You know what I'm saying? He played drums for church. He was a couple years older than me. And his drum set used to be around. So, I hop on that, and I learned drums just self-taught. I taught myself to play the piano in my teenage years. Like I still fuck around with the keys. And like I said, I make beats. I made beats back in the day. So I just kind of always was just interested in stuff, and I would just find my way to it.
So you're a Fruity Loops dude, or you a MPC dude? Marquise, the producer now, he went back to them MPCs. You know what I'm saying? That's my era. Yeah, that's my era. I remember Bruno and them big ass hands of his, bringing that stuff in, bringing the samples, bringing them samples. Yes, let's bring Bruno a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Man, with two brains.
Yeah, man, that showcase that was the first, like, those showcases when I was doing the underground radio shit, like with Bruno and Tyann. That was like my first like popping out, you know what I'm saying, performing as an artist. Like, I've been performing as a dancer forever, but when I came out as an artist, it was like, like, damn, okay, who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that was in the Uptown era, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So, Uptown Radio, 513. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But so that was your first pop out the box, was the showcase? Well, your ass popped right out the motherfucking box. Excuse me, whatever, box.
Yeah, that was, man, like 2014, that's really, like I said, that's when I started pushing my music. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like I'm Turich Benjy. This how I'm coming. Ain't no going backwards. You know what I'm saying?
No going backwards. So how did you choose the music that you rap to? You was it Joe Beats? Is it somebody else's?
Nah,
How?
I work with a lot of producers from the city. Adam Javinci, shout out to him, big dope producer from the city. Um, we developed sound early 2011. You know what I'm saying? Been making music together for 10, 12 years. So we developed sounds together. Guido, Lee Tensei, um, so many producers. My boy Jinx out in KY. Like these are guys that I known for years, and I really built the sound with them. You know, they built their beats off of my voice. I built my voice off of these beats to the point where when I started, you know, getting other beats or getting features and start getting bigger with my shit, I was knowing what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's really all in-house, you know what I'm saying, homegrown stuff.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Let's give a round of applause for producers. Yeah. So are you doing all the managing and all the all the managing, promoting, marketing, promoting? How you approaching this?
For sure. I am 100% independent artist and businessman. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? To do it all, but yeah, I love it. I'd rather it be like this, you know, than to just be pulled and tugged and jerked around. And I think going through stuff like that in my past, with like not knowing necessarily what I wanted to do and other people trying to make me do what they felt was beneficial for me, that's what pushed me into being like, okay, let me figure out how I want my merch. Let me figure out how I want to drop the music. I mix the music, you know what I'm saying? I do the cover arts, I upload it, I do the splits, you know what I'm saying? I do the contract work, whatever it is, I do the answer the messages and bookings, me, you know what I'm saying? It's easier that way for
It's
me
easier
right
that
now
way.
anyways, you know, but you know,
That's
that's just
what's
what
up.
it is.
So let me ask you this. First of all, you refer back to other people pushing you in certain directions. Didn't you get a deal on the table? Or some type
I
of
mean,
production or something when something presented to you? Because I
um,
remember it was a big deal. It was a big buzz about you doing. I thought you was about to sign with somebody.
I had I was with a local label for a little while. I had did some music with the guys, you know, the Cook LaFleur,
Okay.
Season. We was all like pretty much under the same house for a second, you know what I'm saying? So shit was like moving and grooving. That was a crazy time period. But as far as like outside deals, I really never had anything directed at me like, yo, here's this paperwork, sign it or don't, you know what I'm saying? But I done been in all types of meetings and label meetings, all types of writing sessions, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit is cool, you know what I'm saying? I've been there with that, but I've never really been presented with anything that I've been like, let me turn it down or let me take it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So, I ask every artist to come on the show, anybody for real. Everybody has this notion of making it, and when the streaming age, the digital age, is back then a little bit, it would have been easier. Hey, you were an internet sensation, and you play the right thing, and somebody pick up on it. You can go from here to there in an instance.
Yeah.
But I always ask the people, and especially in times what's going on in the industry, what's going on in the world, or what's allegedly going on in the industry, and what we see and what's presented to us. What is your idea of making it?
That's a personal thing for every individual. Even in real life, like for the person that's like, you know, I want to be a millionaire. It's like, okay, like what is your version of
Well, let's just say the
is it
music. Let's just say the
but
music.
but just for music, it's for me personally, I've made it. I've done things that I really honestly I thought I would do, but it's like you think you do those things, but to actually be in those places, sometimes you shock yourself. You like, what the fuck? I can't believe it. You know, I've had a lot of, damn, this is very surreal moments. And not just because of those moments, but the things that I've done, the people that I've touched in many ways. So once I started to understand that I've made it in certain areas, it allowed me to navigate in a way where I didn't have to like feel threatened by the internet and the notion that I had to keep up with these niggas dropping songs every 4 weeks. It's like certain things you do have to do. You do have to play the game. You know what I'm saying, with this shit. But you have to also set your intentions, and you have to be precise on where you're trying to go with it and know what you're looking for out of it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're trying to get a deal, like if that's actually what you're trying to do, then like that's a different route than somebody that's like, I'm trying to, you know, find me a fan base of 100 people that will
There's shit to do though.
It be every damn Wednesday. Not one of them, but all 3 of them. And 4 of them. I forgot 4. I'm trying to get 2 more. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get 4 more after this. I'm looking for 4 more to place those 4 more.
Thank you for having my back.
That got stuff to do. We already gave them their applause because they super moms changing diapers and smacking kids upside the head, cooking and flipping burgers and all this good shit. That's what you're supposed to do. But anyway.
You gotta do it.
Look, I'm cooking a roast.
Back too. That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta hit the button.
Hey, and let's give Tanya and Capri a round of applause. Soldier give Capri a round of applause.
What up, y'all?
True deep informed. They show up when they want to show up. What's up with you?
Man, I do that with my real job. Fuck.
See what I'm talking about? That's that diva stuff. What's up with you?
What's up?
Oh,
How you
man.
feeling?
Chilling. I ain't seen you in a minute.
Right.
Long time no
Yeah,
see. I like, did he skip town on this?
Nah, you know where I'm at, man. You know how I'm doing it. You see it. Putting it
Big.
together.
Doing it big.
Okay. Well, we don't this moment here. But
That's my homie.
We were talking about making it and his idea of making it. And I guess from the answer that you gave, I guess is just, it's vague, but it's not vague. You're going to go hard. So do you want to be known? Do you want to be famous? Do you want money? You got to have a grand rule, or you just like, I'm cool with making it. I don't have to put out nothing for 10 years. Like,
it's literally up to you what you look at. Like, that's why I say you have to set your individual intentions. Like, you have to really be like, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to put out? What am I trying to get back? And I sat myself down and I had that question, or I asked myself that question, and I went through things that really showed me like, I don't want this that way. You know what I'm saying? I want this way. You know what I'm saying? And once I got to that point, I started doing things to get that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? To be in these sessions and be in these rooms, you know, without sacrificing myself or compromising myself, and just actually like being me. You know what I'm saying? That's making it to me without having, I got a lot of people that are friends of mine, or, you know, I can consider friends that are in the industry, and they turmoil. They going through it every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, just because it's like, you're not really what we might think you are. It's not really going how it looks. You know what I'm saying? And for me, this shit going exactly how you feel me? I'm having my way, like my way. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the way that somebody else perceive me. And people always tell me like, you should have been out of here. You should be in LA. It's like, I can go to LA. I can go to Puerto Rico. I can go do whatever I want. But guess what? What I'm trying to do right now, and what I'm trying to do for myself, however long it takes, whatever that process, I'm making it for myself that way. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Your journey. Let's give your walk, your journey.
It's your individual
round of
journey.
applause.
All different.
It's dope.
It's dope.
Because that's how I think.
Actually, that's something right, but I'm gonna be honest. Like you said, you got to. I got something to say, and I want the world to hear it. So that's my thing. The money is whatever comes with it, and it's slow for the pole. So I ain't even tripping because I like what I'm doing, and I got some stuff to say, and I want to say it. And that's my thing right there. If I can reach a million people, Yeah, I'm happy. That's my thing of making it. I don't got
I
to have
like
a
to
big
be able to have
contract.
my voice too. I think
Yeah.
that's everybody's like, you could be in Atlanta. I'm like, I know I could be in Atlanta. You can be in LA. I know that. I don't need you to tell me what I can do. Like,
Why you gotta be mad? Why you gotta be mean to people that's supporting you?
I ain't being mean.
That was mean because they
Don't
just
tell me
said
what to do.
they're not telling you what to do. They is your supporters. See, that's the problem.
It
You-
is.
You hold on,
is.
hold on,
It is, my
Too Rich.
brother.
Hold on, Mr.
I'm
Benjy.
stubborn when
Hold
it
on,
comes to
I'm
that.
gonna get
I
on your
stand
friend.
strong
I'm gonna get on your friend
I
right
stand
quick.
my ground.
See, and
stand my ground.
you know what? We're gonna have a GRIZZBIZMY2SENSE-Ep therapy session.
Can you help me with this smug?
No, sir. Because, ma'am, you probably pushing away all your people that's really genuine, telling you good things. Like, that's a compliment. They're not telling you what to do, but they're really admiring what you're saying. Like, your voice, like, hey, you're that good.
But they
You've been
don't-
doing it for this long that you
and
need
I
to be
get
in
that,
Atlanta.
But what I'm saying is is like he said, it's his process. I mean, yeah, you could suggest that, but that don't mean that I
Yeah.
have to do it.
No,
my
they-
shit is my own process.
Right.
So just because you suggested it or you
No,
think
it's a
you're supporting me.
compliment. It is.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean,
I appreciate y'all.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment, but this is the
She's
thing
an
that's why
asshole.
I am.
She's an asshole. Hold on.
You gotta
She's
know.
an asshole.
You can't beat.
You already
See,
know
this
it.
the real truth, though. I gotta do the work, right? So it's like I get what you're saying. That's why I take in the compliments, and when people throw their flowers, I catch them.
Right.
Thank you.
Because I know what you're
That's
saying.
all I'm
But
saying.
I just
I
wrote that
have
on
to do
Facebook
the
today.
work,
I'm talking
right?
shit.
So it's like you can never tell me. I get what you're saying, but it's like that's just opinion based, and that's why they say keep that shit to yourself. Like for real, because at the end of the day, I have to do the work. I gotta know where I'm trying to go with this shit. Nobody can really depict that. You know how many people that fucked with my music 10 years ago, they either still here and some of them not, and they just keep repeating. That's cool. I ain't got no fear of missing out on you or you or you or you or you. It's 8 billion people in this world. I'm trying to touch who I'm here for. You feel me? So it's like if you ain't understanding my mission, my purpose that was given to me, it's not for you to understand. You know what I'm saying? Even if I touch 25 people, it's just 25 people. That 25 people might spark the whole shit.
Right.
You know
I
what I'm
get
saying?
what
So-
y'all saying, but
Everybody ain't got to feel me.
no, just catch the flowers.
I have
Because
been, like-
just catch the flowers, like you said, that was a good phrase. Because that's the purpose of me having you on the show right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
real talk.
Not for real.
It's beautiful.
And to help promote or do it out, because maybe some people that don't know you will now know you, or
Exactly.
want to figure out more. And I want to go segue back into that when I was talking about the sponsors.
Oh, you did a good job with that too. I heard.
I'm just saying, like, you know what? I've been trying to get people in Cincinnati just to create our own algorithm. This is so much, it'd be so much simpler if everybody that was doing music or entertainment or comedy or parties or business or whatever, that we tagged each other in Twitter, all these social media things. Do you know what kind of wave we create? We would create our own wave where people have to pay attention because there's so many of us tweeting each other out or shouting each other out. And you ain't got to be alike, but then I look at people too, like, and because I look at other podcasts and I look at other things and see what other people are doing, whether they're sharing, whether they're tagging, whether they're doing this, and people are doing it half-heartedly, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really don't want to progress or work this algorithm. I don't know, because have you ever done any grassroots promoting?
Just like straight, just like on the groundwork.
Yeah, I'm talking about CDs. I'm talking about hitting it.
I'm from that era. I'm a crossover baby. You feel me? I used to record demos on cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. Like that's how I would record shit in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the crossover baby where they started having niggas could, you know what I'm saying, print their own CDs at the crib and I'm doing that shit. You know, just like everybody else. So and now we switched over to streaming and shit. So it's like, yeah, I did that groundwork, and I will say that the internet has it's a place, right? And it's an algorithm, but being blessed with having that time period of being on the ground and knowing what being outside really does for you, I've been
Thank
able to
you.
win more than my algorithm. So
Thank you.
just not outside. You feel me?
Thank
Like
you.
the outside
Let's
part
give him a
and
round of
clicking
applause. Yes, because that's where I'm getting to. Like, you know what? I'm really about to shift away from this algorithm stuff and do what I do, continue to do what I do. But I'm about to get back into the streets. I'm about to be with these computers, these flyers, and groundwork, because I touch more people when I would go to the liquor store on Friday, Saturday night. Yeah. When I'm going to apartment complex, I got my computer stuff I'm doing, so I'm getting flyers made. On the back of that's going to have the podcast. I'm getting ready to go ham.
And not to cut you off, I'm sorry, but just this is where it flipped back into me saying set your intentions, because like where I say there's niggas that want 1 million streams of people that they really can't grasp, and there's some niggas that understand that if I got 100 people that's solid with me, I can build income, I can build a brand, I can build and stretch.
Exactly.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I learned, that from being outside, and being like, I done been to the clubs and learned that if I do good, these 5 people gonna actually, that's how it worked for me. Like going to the clubs for real from the bottom up. So it's like, hell yeah, I understand grassroots shit. You know what I'm saying? Different than most niggas that's just like, they record a song and put it out and they like,
just put it on the
going
internet.
Crazy. It can't go crazy, bro. It's the internet for real. Like it can, but it's still capped. You know what I'm saying? Like, and niggas can just be lost in that shit for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's what I tell myself, like, hey man, screw these mugs, man. It ain't on this book doing. They ain't outside either. So I need to get back outside.
When I don't want to go out, I try to just step out for a second, like, you know what I mean, just so people could see my face and, you know what I mean, shake hands and shit and hug. Like have personal interaction with people.
Yeah, I'm about to start on this. Sure. The summer is coming up. I said
we need to start back doing like how you was talking about earlier, like how we originally met him. Like we need to start back trying to, do the little open mics and stuff like that. Just step in there and see what's going on.
I'm not doing no damn open mic.
You ain't gotta stay. You just gotta go peep the scene.
Oh yeah, I go
let your face be seen.
Yeah, I mean, been doing that, but yeah, I don't think they even do that no more. There ain't no more open mics no more.
Yes, it is.
Maybe Clutch, maybe what's his name?
They've been having them downtown.
Nah, listen. Hey man, tap in. That's what I'm saying. The community growing. Like we really outside trying to implement this shit and turn this shit, like bring Hollywood here. Like, and there's people out here like I don't know if y'all familiar with Syria Money. Like she like a power player in the city right now with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to her. Like she an artist, but she really on her activism shit, and she really doing a lot of these. She putting a lot of shows together. She getting a lot of venues. She been on these panels to put artists on Oktoberfest and shit. Like niggas ain't never got booked for Oktoberfest. It was mass niggas down there last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we starting to try to create this culture.
You said it was niggas down at Oktoberfest?
Performing. We performed at Oktoberfest last year. I performed at Oktoberfest.
What?
I headlined at Oktoberfest last year.
Damn.
And shout out to Syria Money, for throwing those oops. You know what I'm saying? So
is she the one that's been holding the open mics on, is it Sycamore downtown?
Man, tap in, man. Look. Hey, man, matter of fact, what's the night? Wednesday night. Go to Alice Bar. We're going to go to Alice Bar tonight.
That's the one I'm talking about. My friend been telling me about that every week. He been like, it is called Alice Bar. That's the one I was talking about.
Where is that at?
It's every Wednesday. It's downtown.
I don't know your schedule, but
he been telling me it's lit.
It's every Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
It's every Wednesday.
Yep. He been telling me about that.
Check it out.
That's who I thought. I thought that was the same person
too. Dance battling. They down there rapping. They down there beat battling. All in the club, building the culture. It's a beautiful thing.
That's
good little round of applause.
That's not just one. That's one spot. You feel me? But the culture is being built.
That's what's up. Because I sure didn't know that. I done got fed up with the internet. Like,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. That's why
he ain't out there kissing babies and touching hands, so he out of the loop. He don't know what's going on.
I ain't kissing no damn babies, no way. I don't want to touch your hand either. You can dap me or whatever, or elbow, but I don't even want to shake your damn hand.
Who's the asshole?
I don't even shake your hand. How you doing? What's up, baby? Yeah.
I be doing that too.
Keep it moving.
Up, gang.
Bah. Anyway,
You
that's
stupid.
what's up. You enlighten us on
Enlighten him.
Excuse me. I've corrected myself, lady. Enlightening me on some things. You know what I'm saying? Because I hope it sounds like it used to be like when Scandal used to do his thing. The way y'all excited about it. Let's give a round of applause for Scandal.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's new. Like, you feel me? For sure. It's new shit.
Okay,
I used to go to the New Music Mondays at Mad Frog. They tore that shit down.
Yeah, we done
crazy.
lost all the places that we used to have, and I was just about to say that, like Mad Frog, celebrities.
That shit crazy.
That's where a lot of the
you know?
events was being held back in the day. But yeah,
New music. Well, Nella D do the new music on actually on Wednesdays right after I get finished here. She do her and Mike Tone.
where is that at?
They
You just talking about on the radio, right?
no, they be at his studio.
Oh, okay.
And she be having new music on there. Some of that stuff be hot. Some of that stuff be not. But,
You stupid, bro.
but,
Shout out Nella D.
yeah, let's give Nella D
Yeah,
a round of
Nella D.
applause. She's still doing her thing. Up, you know what I'm saying? So
And Ebony J.
and Ebony J. And let's give Ebony J a round of applause for the
I Am
Queen
Queen
Awards that she
Awards,
had. I
yeah.
Am Queen Awards
She had that.
Sunday. I
Yep.
really wish that my co-hosts, all these females, this black power, this black women, thing, camaraderie. I wish my co-hosts, any other 16 or 4 of them, would have reached out to any of the nominees for the awards so we can get them on the show.
Party fail. Anyway, I had to work, so I couldn't attend. But I wish I could have been there. 'Cause
I
it looked like
like-
she had a great turnout.
I didn't like that sound effect he did on
I
me.
did. I loved it.
That's some bullshit. That is some... Hey, stop doing that! I'm about sick of him already. He's supposed to be on my side.
No Grizz on his bullshit.
Oh, now you got Ivory on here. I ain't even hear it. I got to hear her voice. You know what?
She probably watching like, look at him. When I ain't there, he just acts a fool.
Probably, but then while I'm at it, let's give my queens a round of applause. We need Desiree with the T, Vitamin D with the T. She's supposed to be here. I don't know. She probably barbecuing something. Nicole, Miss Nikki, baby, she's got some things jumping off. Ivory, Ivory's a
Happy
diva
birthday
freak.
to Ivory,
Let's
for
give
real.
Ivory
She just had a
happy
birthday.
Yes,
Happy birthday.
she on there doing. Let's give her a round of applause. She on there doing the big. That is the Mitchells.
Right, they did look like that. I was like, that.
They are the
Okay.
Mitchells.
New
Houston,
haircut and everything.
They look like they need to be on one of them BET Tyler Perry shows. You're now watching the Mitchells. But anyway,
stupid as hell, man.
anyway. So what new projects you got coming up?
Right now I'm still pushing Ultrasound. I ain't gonna lie. Ultrasound is out right now. Ultrasound was an EP that dropped late 22, but honestly I'm about to put out this deluxe for it. I ain't got no date yet, but new music, man, always. And honestly, currently right now where my headspace is, I'm into fashion. If y'all haven't noticed,
I was gonna bring that up next.
I be in my fashion bag and designing pieces and stuff like that. But right now I've just been focused on trying to like I keep talking about this culture, trying to curate the culture around fashion. And I've been hosting workshops monthly, like one a month. And so far, I'm on my third one, obviously. Third
What's the
month
name of your
year.
clothing line?
Yeah, what's the name of the brand?
At least I'm eating now.
Okay.
At least I'm eating now, which is an acronym that is Alien.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's what's up. So that's a
So
good segue into that video. That
gonna show
video. Pull up the video, man.
I was hoping you could do that.
Yeah, he can pull up the video. Drew can pull it up. Unanimous can pull up that video, man. We can play that video,
I
man.
was
Shout out
hoping.
Walk Gang in the building.
Yes, that's him over there making all that daggone stuff from sound effects and carrying on. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Period.
He
He
sometimes
said,
he be a
"Ding."
smart ass. I thought he'd be on my team. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Wrong.
Wrong. Exactly. This is what I go through every Wednesday. All against me. I don't know why, but yeah, that video, man. I made a little reel out of it, but I thought, man, this is
I kept
wild.
trying to send Degrees. He's like, I
I'm
already
assuming we
got it.
talking Tesla. We talking about Tesla, right?
Yeah, we're talking about Tesla. And I'm going to tell you, because not even that video, Bruno came over to the house about 2 weeks ago, and we sitting
Oh,
there
y'all
breathing.
sneaking and geeking?
We sitting there breathing and stuff, and he said, we talking about artists. He was like,
Him and
hey,
Bruno
man,
and shit.
hey, man, pull up Too Rich, man. I'm telling you, this nigga's creative and everything. And I think we watched all of your videos
Man,
on there.
that shit is the shit.
He wouldn't let me stop. And then when Tesla came on and said, look at this. Who doing this? Ain't nobody in the city doing this. Who doing this right now? So,
I was real live hype when I watched the video in my house. I
let's
was
check out
screaming
this
like,
video, man. Let's check it out. Tesla. The whole video.
I done lost myself trying to find everything. The cocky pocket so. I done lost myself. I done get it back. I've been showing muscle busting out my backs. I got what I asked for. Think I gave me a test. Pencil at the desk. Shoot a fuck way down. I had to hit him. Feeling nigga chest. I've been doing things. I know I'm on next. They ain't never seen. I've been going flex. I might as well flex. They ain't got no money. They been bouncing checks. I've been showing
This shit lit.
muscle busting out my backs. I got what I asked for. Think I gave me a test. Pencil at the desk. Shoot a fuck way down. I had to hit him. Feeling nigga chest. I just popped a Tesla. Walk around like I'm possessed. Hopped up in the Tesla. Dropped the T like open chest. Don't nobody know nothing about my set. And I don't know what's next, but
It's
I know
creative
about
as
it.
fuck.
These bitches broke, I had to fix on my doctor. I get dope, dick, don't treat it like an option. Fuck around and lose my weapons on my dog. Hit a open hole, pull strings like a tall, beat it like a drum.
Man.
Money conversation, I can make the pussy talk. Put it on the
Nigga, you
tongue.
going viral.
Yes, sir.
Sip it with a straw.
That's what we do on GRIZZBY. It's my 2 cents.
Mixed it with the drugs. Now she call me every day, miss living with the plug. I can't be down on
That's lit.
myself.
He said, I can't be down on myself.
Go on, Drew.
All of my checks now they longer. Make that bitch pay for my sex, my dick golden. I feel like stunner. I don't owe no one.
This one of my favorite right here.
About the checks, I got more. I'm gonna die by my respect, bitch. I'm noble.
I'm noble.
Money colorful, it look like floral. That's 'cause
That shit
it's
like-
international, I'm global.
Hey.
That's 'cause it's international, I'm global.
Nigga, you the shit. I've been said that, though. I wish they could hear this on my
Yeah, let's give a round of
Shit
applause for
lit.
Tesla.
Yeah,
That was
that's lit.
live, man. That was a very creative video right there, man. What was the concept? What made you go that way? Look at that.
Like, run that shit back. Hey.
Shout out to the directors. They did that. They did their thing.
Yeah, that shit is lit.
So what made you want to go that route with that? Like, I'm going to
How did
do
you even come up
animation.
with the idea? Yeah.
Oh, hey man, listen, that was all credit to the directors of that. They named Hive, man. Them boys, they out of here. They on a whole nother plateau with that shit, man.
Where
All
they
shit
from?
like crazy like that.
Are they from here?
Nah, no, they I think they was from like Detroit or something. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, let's give
they
them
like
a round of
slid through
applause.
here. I think they like went to school. They went to-
Yeah, that shit is lit right there. I'm about to listen to it in the car.
Yeah, the whole thing. There you go. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Well,
man. Ultrasound. Bump it. If you ain't heard ultrasound, listen. I'm trying to tell you, that's the one. Ultrasound, the EP. Check it out.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But that's what's up, man. So,
That shit
what
lit.
is your ties with the GKFM, man? What? How's that working for you? What's that? What's that about?
Come on, man. It's a fam, man. Yeah, man. Fam. Shit. Listen, we go back, like high school. Like I went to high school with fucking, you feel me, like 90% of the gang. So I graduated from Fairfield and transferred out there from Finneytown. So when I came out there, it was just like a new space for me. And shit, they was like the niggas like up there, you feel me, doing the music shit. So it wasn't no way around them, you know what I'm saying? It was really either, you know, get with them or try to go around them. I'm like, shit, we rocking, you feel me? So we've been
Right.
rocking ever since. Like, I've been, you know what I'm saying, fam for life. So, hell yeah.
That's
You know, like
what's up.
15 years.
GKFM in the building. Let's give them a round of applause.
Nice.
That's the new Wu-Tang. I call them boys the new Wu-Tang.
Yeah,
That's what I call them,
I
the
call
new
him.
Wu-Tang.
I told you when I met him, I called him Andre 3000. I was like, bruh, you like Andre 3000. He started jumping off the walls and shit. I was like, what the hell? And everybody, like you were saying earlier, like everybody just started kind of chasing him around the room, going to see what he was gonna do next.
Right.
Like,
what is this nigga right doing?
yeah.
But you been doing this music, man, and we mentioned GKFM and this Uptown basically, and it's always like being a division within the city, whether you a trapper down in the hood and you talking about your pills and your weed and you shooting somebody or riding down Reading Road or
like
whatever.
the not Cincinnati shit, like the Uptown version of downtown. What did you feel about that part?
Yeah, as far as crossing the lines, what you feel about the local politics of music here?
I ain't gonna lie, like, I mean, it's reality, but at the same time, for me coming up, like, I was one of them niggas that was like, fuck, it ain't even matter for real, because I was really like, I consider myself from Cincinnati, from the city, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I graduated from Fairfield. So, but like how my personality and my lifestyle is, I never been like in the street shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been on my creative bag. So I think like it's always been like looked at on some uptown shit, like on some square shit. And then like the city shit be like, oh, it's straight trenched out. But like, honestly, me coming up, I definitely had fans and supporters on both sides from the city that was pushing me. That was like, you know, the uptown niggas is really what took me in. It was like, oh, yo, music is, you know, Turich Benjy is it. But then like the city niggas ain't had no choice either. So it was like, you know, shit started mending over time anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely saw that transition in full effect. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, that's what's, because that shit gets on my nerves. For real.
I mean,
I can't even.
So you was mad when they came out with the song?
Both of them. I understood when Knuckleheads jumped it out first and did what they doing. They was a little late doing it.
They was way late.
Way late doing it. So I got it.
Way late.
I got the algorithm thing and this, that, and the third, and I thought it'd be controversy, blah, 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 blah. But then it went to somewhere else, and then it really was the elephant in the room as far as it not just with this generation, his generation. I don't know. I can't say that. With our generation, we didn't do all of that
like
separation. We didn't do all that separation. Nah, when you had Tonka and Garnett Entertainment doing their thing, when you had High Tech doing his thing, when you had Zarnock doing their thing, when you had Jabri doing his thing, Fresh doing his thing with Aristocrat. Everybody doing their thing, and then nobody step on no toes. Yeah, Ron Mac, all of them. All of them. To me, man, it was a conglomerate of people doing the same thing, but their own thing, and we didn't hate on each other. It wasn't no separation like you were way up here.
I feel like also too, then it really wasn't much. Like, I mean, I ain't gonna say that because I really don't know too much about it, but I definitely came up in that era too, where I saw like. You know what I'm saying? Garnett, I've been a fan of hip hop, Cincinnati hip hop too. You know what I'm saying? But like, we saw an emerging group of artists in my generation of music where niggas was doing like rage music and niggas was doing like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was not making just straight street rap. So it was like, it also was a place, there wasn't even places for niggas like me as an alternative rap artist to perform. You feel me? On some for real shit, because most of the niggas in the city, you perform in the club. And then like the uptown niggas, we was like, you know, fiddling through bars and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just became a time where niggas is kind of like opening the venues and niggas was like booking their own shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? To have the spaces, because it's like it wasn't no welcoming energy like with any music besides like a city artist in the city. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just a different vibe, man. A different vibe with this other generation, because you see on the book or whatever, somebody talk about features. Right. They charging such and such for features. Man, do you know I got 3 compilations from damn near every artist in the city back in my day, back in the day on my compilations, and they brought me cheese and they brought fire, and nobody worried about. And the deal was this: like, hey man, here go a master copy of this CD with people on there. You go burn it up, put your spin on it, mixtape it, do what you want to do. Keep it running, because we all gonna be out here. So I have a mixtape CD with everybody on there. I got some heat that I'm trying to. That's not outdated to get it. That's another story.
Hey,
but
I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, it's really like, it's just on some, like, it's just different, bro. It ain't even. I don't even know how. It's just different now.
Yeah, I'm like, why would you charge somebody to be on a feature, nigga? And you ain't even on the book. You ain't even promoting this shit.
You ain't even popping like that.
You want to charge somebody, man.
I swear though.
If you don't,
that was like part of the reason that I stopped going out to like the open mics and stuff like that, because it used to get on my nerves, because I felt like artists was getting a little too cocky. Like, damn, y'all ain't even really.
You ain't doing nothing,
dude. You ain't even got but 100 views on your video, and you tripping.
If I go over to if I go over to the liquor store and ask who you are, do somebody know you? They're gonna say no.
They're gonna be like, who?
Who? Who? Who? What's the dude name on? Who? Who?
Fucking hoes.
Anyway. I'm sorry. I had a moment right there, but
that's real shit.
No, that's the stuff that tripped me out, man.
Grizz like, fuck these niggas. Grizz don't like these new niggas.
Hey man, these mugs is funny, man. Like, something wrong with these new niggas, man.
Nah, Bruno used to say that on Uptown, like that they need to get they be trying to charge people for certain things, but they don't even have the views.
Yeah, nothing.
They don't even have no music videos.
That's why I'm saying. That's my whole thing of saying.
Or have a real following. Like, how you charge somebody?
That's my real. That's the whole thing. What I was saying about the algorithms thing, about everybody networking. But it come to the point, like, you know what? It is what it is. But we not gonna sweat the technique. You know, we gonna get back to what we doing. But man, I ain't gonna hold you, my brother. But I really enjoyed you having coming on the show today, man. I hope a lot of people. I will be sharing this, making clips of it, and everything, and showcase, because that's what I do. And man, I want you to have continued success on your journey. And your game plan.
You're amazing.
And nobody else's game plan. We got that clear. We got that clear. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing what you're doing, man, being creative. And I look forward to the next time we get together on here, man, to look at some of these clothing.
That's what
and
I was
focus on aliens. So
I'm gonna need that.
we gonna let it marinate and let you grow and do what you do, and then we're gonna come back to you with the alien clothing line, because that's slick. So we could go into a whole demeanor about that, but we're gonna save it for part two.
A whole nother interview.
Yeah. What'd I say? Demeanor?
I got my.
I don't know what.
I ain't got nothing going on Saturday. I am having a workshop Saturday, so I DM y'all information if y'all want to pop up and see what's going on. We got our boy coming through teaching embroidery. You feel me? So we gonna be doing a whole bunch of patterns and all this type of stuff. It's beautiful. So
that's what's up, man. I love seeing young folks doing multiple streams of revenue and not being the typical Negro and everything.
Send me some of your pieces too, so I could just see what you're working with.
For sure. Definitely, it's on the floor.
That's what's up. Now, you could you stay on if you want to, or you could tune out, because we're going to finish it out right here. I want to ask her a couple questions about next week. You know Carlos Jeff?
Who?
Thank you,
Carlos
man.
Jeff?
I appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Carlos Jeff.
Yes.
Yes, that's my homeboy.
Okay.
You putting him on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because this nigga put on there, he say, he was on the, when I put up the post about single moms being the worst parents.
Oh yeah, I say that.
Oh man, he really wanted to go. I think he really believed that.
I ain't read it, but I know when I made my post that you gonna say something. You know something about. So be quiet, hater. I was like, oh shit. Grizz be coming for their next show. I told y'all last week he do not be playing.
No, I don't. I'm getting fed up. You know how when you get old, I'm about to be 55. Yeah, you heard it, 55. And when you get to 55, that's when you get to saying whatever the hell come out your mouth, and whether you like it or not. Yes.
No,
I don't care about no dad.
My mama said the same thing, so I believe him.
Yeah, it's at that time, like, you know
She
what?
said she earned her right to say
Yeah, I'm tired of sugarcoating stuff. I'm tired of tiptoeing, walking on eggshells with people and trying to be politically correct and all this stuff. That's why yeah.
So basically, Grizz and Carlos is about to be debating the whole show. I might not even get one word in.
I'm on the lady side for real.
I might not get one word in. I just know this because he's not going to shut up and he's not going to shut up. So
It's going to be
pray for
interesting.
me.
Interesting.
That's how I feel.
And we're going to catch up next week on the topics that's going on around the world and the situations and so forth. Hey, man, I know y'all don't, I really want to think conspiracy theory or not, but I'm telling you this. When it comes to this water, man, please go get you some glacier water or Pierre water, or if you got water,
You're right, though.
put some lemons in it, make it alkaline, do all of that, man, because what the news is not telling you here in Ohio, in Cincinnati, Grady area, what's going on up there with that spill. There has been so many animals that died, man, and I got the news thing where I get news all over. There's so many the animals that's dying up there. The food is contaminated. They said, man, when they went on ahead and let the shit and it turned into something else where it really contaminating people and people dying, and they're not showing this stuff, man.
Man, when they get to the point in Cincinnati, like this was like right when it happened, it was probably like a week later. They were saying they were going to stop the inflow of water into Cincinnati. And I seen it while I was at work. I kept asking people, like, so hold on, what exactly is this meaning? Like, they're going to shorten our water supply? What are they going to do?
I don't know how it works. I want to ask one of the guys I know that work for the water place. Maybe if he can get on here and not show his face, but answer some questions about that. That would be great. I'm gonna see if he got a voice disguiser too, so he could change his voice and he can give us the real deal on it.
We need
you know
to
what I'm
know.
saying? But it's real deal about that stuff. So I ain't gonna talk your heads off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't drink no faucet water.
Hey man,
it's already bad enough. You got to bathe in it.
My wife said to me, like, I think about it all the time when she said, "Well, what the hell we gonna do? Come to food? What you want us to do? Air? You know? So you got to pick your battles accordingly. But pay attention. Everything is not a conspiracy, man. Now, some of that stuff, I'm with y'all on some of it, and yeah, we gonna talk about that too.
I'll say like what? You didn't even see how I looked at you. I was waiting.
Well, the aliens and so forth. It's a lot. It's a lot behind that people in the government are coming out and talking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I've been saying stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? They're credible people that are talking about different things and so forth, but I don't even want to get into that rabbit hole or whatever because that's something else.
We'll talk about that with Carlos.
Yeah, long story short, we getting ready to be on this embetterment too of black folks and people in general. We're going to be hitting that up in a couple more topics because I get tired of folks, goofy, fun, silly, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm all of that too, but we also about trying to enlighten and teach folks.
Yeah, true.
So that's part of our mission
uplift
too.
folks.
Uplift. So we're part of that too. So I ain't gonna talk y'all heads off. I'm tired. Like we always say, every Friday, every Wednesday.
You see, you forgetting the days, man. This
Wednesday. Don't be stuck on stupid, which I just was, and relaxed on dumb. See y'all next week.
Crazy.
Let's go!
The station that keeps it rocking 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, GRIZZBIZ, my 2 cents.